morning, Nishimoto Hawks. Today is Monday, May 18th, 2020, and it is going to be another wonderful week for distance teaching and learning. We do have some announcements today. First of all, I hope that everybody enjoyed and felt appreciated last week during our Salute to Education Week. I know that I had a lot of fun putting together all of those videos for you to enjoy, and hopefully they brought a smile to your face. We are continuing our last round of paper pencil packet pickup today, the 18th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. in the Valley area. All students in grades K and 1 will have packets for them to continue their distance learning, while there will be optional learning materials provided for students in grades 2nd through 6th. We will continue with our meal distribution this week on Tuesday. That will be happening in the bus loading zone, as always, from 11 to 12:30. We hope to see you guys there. This week, Miss Elisarian will begin collecting instruments back. Those instruments can be dropped off either on Monday during packet distribution, on Tuesday during meal pickup, or on Wednesday during our office hours from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the Nishimoto office over the next 2 weeks. We do have quite a few student shout outs to do this week, which is really exciting for me. The first student shout out goes out to Martin C. in Mrs. Roach's class. Mrs. Roach shared that he has been working incredibly hard and even shared this picture with us of Martin working on his Mother's Day card project. Great job, Martin. You did amazing. Our next student shout out goes out to Joelle V. in Mrs. Cuevas' class. And Joelle was nominated by Mrs. Cuevas. She told us that Joelle has done an exceptional job of offering kindness by asking others how they're doing each and every time they meet together online. So great job, Joelle. Keep it up. Kindness, especially during times like these, can go a long way in brightening people's day. So thank you. Our next student shout out goes out to a student in Mr. Adams' class. Mr. Adams nominated Ronaldo for doing a great job in working very, very hard and seeking out opportunities for extra help with Mr. Adams. He has been working with Mr. Adams one-on-one almost every day to make sure that he is continuing to learn and do his best. Great job, Ronaldo. We are super proud of you. Another student shout out goes out to Isaiah M. From Mr. Yan's TK class, and he was nominated by Miss Young. And Miss Young says that Isaiah has been working very hard on all of his work and is especially proud of him for working on his counting and being able to count all the way up to 103, which we know for our TK students is well above where they need to be academically. So great job, Isaiah. His mom shared these pictures of him working hard. Keep up the good work. For our next student shout out, we do have 4 students in Mrs. Corchado's class who have done an excellent job and kept up with all of their learning packet work. These students are Caesar, Michael, Sam, and Zulika. So great job, keep working hard, and all of us at Nishimoto are very proud of you. We have some other students in some of our other classes who have also continued to work hard, and there were just so many, we're going to mention them all together, but these students have all had perfect attendance on their class Zoom or Google Meet meetings. We know that that takes a lot of dedication to be able to remember to get on there every day, so keep up the great work. We're going to read a bunch of names here. So great job from Mr. Adams' class to Layla G, Ashley M, and Joseph R. From Miss Ospina's class, great job to Kyle R. From Mr. Wattenbarger's class with perfect attendance, we have Daniel G, Giovanni M, and Alexi S. And then finally from Miss Vote's class, doing a great job showing up for all of their Zoom meetings, is Eliza L, Marcos C, Nico G, Alexa B, Jasmine R, Dylan O, and Jackie Z. Great job to all of those students. Keep up the good work. Keep meeting with your class, going on Zoom and your Google Meet meetings so that you can keep learning and growing your brain. And finally, for our final student shout outs today, we have a shout out for some third graders in both Miss Estrada's class and Mrs. Valdez's class who have been working very hard on their Khan Academy and have been leveling up in their skills. So great job to Anna E. S, Adriana S, Armando L, Andre K, Isaiah D, Maylene D, Alicia C, and Gabino C from Miss Estrada's class, and to Angel V and Jacqueline A from Mrs. Valdez's class. Keep working hard on your Khan Map Accelerator and leveling up in those skills. You guys are killing it. Great job. We would love to hear the great things that your students have been doing. So if you have a student to nominate for a student shout out, send an email to me at erinfalk@maderausd.org. We have a new segment to start today that was inspired by some students in Miss Shimshak's class who sent me some questions that they were wondering about while they are at home and not able to see me at school. So our new segment today, Ask the Principal. We're going to answer some questions from some of these students in Miss Shimshak's class. Thank you for sending these to me, and I can't wait to answer them for you. So our first question comes from Sophia in Miss Shimshak's class. And she says, will the school be open next year? And Sophia, our answer is, we sure hope so, because we cannot wait to see you. Of course, we're going to be following the state and district guidelines and recommendations for safety, but we want to remain really optimistic that we're going to be back together soon. At this point, the plan is to see you in August. However, we will be doing what is safe for all of our Hawk students, and if we need to extend that due to recommendations by the state, we will. But fingers crossed, hopefully we'll be all back together again in August. Sophia did have another question too, and it's a great one, and I'm so excited that she asked it. Sophia says, can we attend summer school? And Nishimoto is going to have a summer school again this year. It will be a distance learning summer school similar to what they're doing now, except for a lot of fun activities and learning based all around animals, both in the ocean and on land. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have some great engaging online activities and projects to do. So hopefully we will have more information to send to you about that soon. Our next question comes from Jaden L in Miss Shimshak's class. And he asked me, how fun was it for you when you visited classroom Zoom meetings? And Jaden, I have to tell you, it is very fun for me to go in there. It's not quite as fun as seeing everybody in person, but it's great to see smiling faces. And I've even gotten to play some games with kindergarten students. And I've gotten to do some directed drawings and learn how to draw all kinds of different animals from some of the other classes that I visited. I've really enjoyed it, but the best part about it is being able to see the students' faces. And Jaden has another really good question. He asks, when you're at school, what are some of the things that you do while you're there? And that's a great question because it is very different being at school when there are no students there. So some of the things that I do are I get some work done in my office on my computer. I sometimes walk around the campus just to make sure that everything looks okay and is doing well. I help to distribute meals and get learning materials for students. I talk to parents and families on the phone. And then lately I've been spending a lot of time at school while I was at school making videos for all of our staff and families and students. So again, it's not quite the same without all of our kids there, but I've been trying to find ways keeping busy. And then some days, like today, I'm working from my house too. We did have some classes that were spotted in their online learning classrooms this week on Zoom or in Google Meet. So spotted on Zoom this week, I was able to see Mr. Yan's class, Mrs. Harper's kindergarten class, Mrs. Mendoza's class, Mrs. Rivera's class, and Mrs. Hidalgo's class. So if you are in one of those classes, see if you can find yourself in these pictures coming up now. It's birthday time. We do have some birthdays to celebrate this week, beginning with a birthday today. A very happy birthday to Caesar P. in Mr. Rivera's class. Celebrating a birthday tomorrow on the 19th, happy birthday to Alexa T. in Mrs. Fimbres' class. Nobody's celebrating on the 20th, but we do have some birthdays on the 21st. Happy early birthday to Maylene D. in Mrs. Estrada's class, and Mary Jane T. from Mr. Rivera's class. Celebrating on the 22nd, happy birthday to Adrian F. from Mr. Wattenbarger's class. Celebrating on the 23rd, we have 3 birthdays. Happy early birthday to Max A. in Mrs. Hidalgo's class, Julian C. in Mrs. Mortier's class, and Alexis O. in Mrs. Stickler's class. Celebrating on the 24th, happy early birthday to Sophia M. in Mr. Adams' class. We hope you all have wonderful birthdays. We do have some special staff birthdays this week too. Celebrating today, on the 18th, we want to wish Mrs. Trong a very happy birthday. And celebrating on the 21st, happy early birthday to Mrs. Hobbs, one of our reading specialists. We hope that you both enjoy your birthdays very much. That is all the announcements that we have for today. Remember, Nishimoto hawks don't fly, they soar. Show respect, offer kindness, act responsibly, and are ready to learn. Let's have another hawk-tastic week.